Back in here to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe, bringing y'all the second edition of the 5 minute drill. We out here with it. We out here with it. We got the Chiefs fan on first off. We got to introduce him. We got a Colts fan. We got a Falcons fan. How y'all feeling today?
Hey, it's another Sunday to me. Another W, two down,
I
Hold
don't
up,
15 to
know if the
hold
go.
up.
people know what you
You
mean when you
couldn't
say
think.
that, bruh. Go
You
ahead,
couldn't
D.
think at 4th and 16 that y'all was about to get a W.
Like I said, I thought the rest was trying to take the joint from us. So it could have went either way. Now, we definitely had more flash
All right.
call.
I like that answer. I'm sorry, what happened?
Yeah, but dude would have had to go home, pack his shit, and go home. He ain't coming back. That's the first thing I'm gonna trade.
Who?
The nigga that got the pass in the France, he'll be the first one I trade.
Nah, you can't do him like that. You can't. He's still. It was an accidental contact.
Accident.
He just got to be where the ball did. It was big, but yeah,
You
that
break you
nigga,
breaking up, D.
he got back for
Yo,
16.
yo, D, you breaking up, bro. You gotta drop out and come back in right quick. But as far as this game, which I was talking about, one of them flags that happened at the end,
Oh yeah.
y'all was lucky on that pass interference. I was mad as shit off
How
that.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
When I
How is
when
a
I
pass
went
in
back and seen it, they was right, but it reminded me of the Bradbury jump from the Super Bowl. I can't hold you.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. How is a pass interference lucky?
You say what?
How is a pass interference lucky?
You said both of them?
I say, how is a pass interference lucky, especially when they ain't called the joint the first time it happened?
When was the first time?
When Britt hit Rice on the wheel route, he hit him way before the ball got there. Ref ain't never called it.
Y'all be alright. That was
I know
ticky
we
tack.
2-0. Of course we'll be all right.
That was
But
ticky
quarterback
tack. That
Patrick
was ticky
Mahomes, of
tack.
course I'll be all right.
What you think about it, Tack? Did you see the game?
Yeah, I watched it. I mean, the defensive back did get there kind of early, and he jumped into his back. So I mean, it was a good call. Uh, Patrick Mahomes honestly did not play well though. I don't think so. It was an ugly game back and forth between both teams. I'm kind of curious to see what this offense is going to look like um, without Marquise Brown in it and just not really having a. I'm not saying he doesn't have an elite go to, but it just they don't seem like they're all in sync right now. So they might need a couple more weeks.
I agree.
Yeah, I get a Chiefs they credit. They pulled out another one, bro. I don't know how the fuck they keep doing it. I don't know how they keep doing it. I'm thinking, all right, Burrow might got him, but you know what Burrow fucked up at though? I think it was late third quarter, not early fourth quarter. After Cuz caught that one-handed pick from the Bengals, that jump was crazy. Then he came right back, and it was a third down and 10 or a third down and long. And I'm thinking like, okay, Burrow stepping up. He about to take the sack. He not gonna put the ball in harm's way. He not gonna throw no pick. I look down, look up,
Fumble.
and y'all running a fumble back. I'm like, oh shit. It looked like Burrow canceled that Joan out when he came down and got the field goal, but that shit gonna come back to haunt him, just like Jalen Hurts from the Super. I can't stand the Chiefs, bro. I can't stand
I mean, we hear the hate in the voice. Trust me. No,
it. We got my man Kyle in the building too, Lions fan, bro. Did you see the Chiefs Bengals game?
Yeah, I just finished up watching it, man. That was a real good Patrick Mahomes, man, did it again. What can you say?
You can't say a motherfucking thing, man. I let the Chiefs fan wrap it up. We doing 5-minute drills,
I
so
mean, here's
wrap
the
it up
thing,
real
man.
quick.
At the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. And as I see, once these dudes get in sync, man, it's going to be a problem. They just all playing out of sync, basically backyard football. Well, let's get this together, all right? Let's give me another, give me to our week off, our bye week.
Yeah, I think by week 5, week 6, y'all be straight. I think right now it's just trying to get on the same page
Right.
with the receivers and Patrick Mahomes. It just doesn't look good right now. Like you said, it's a lot of backyard football. And I know him and Travis Kelsey are used to that, but like Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy, I think they need to be some routes and stuff need to be drawn up for them.
Right. I
That's
agree.
facts. That's facts. We're going to get on to this next game, man. I don't mean to throw this on the Lions fan. He just came through. But we got to get to Bucks beating the Lions 20-16, man. What you think about the game?
Man, it's one I know they wish they would have had back. Had way too many chances to score. Defense played well enough. It's just, missed opportunities, man. It's one that we're gonna wish we had back at the end of the year. I think we gave it to the Bucks, but salute to them. Baker played well enough. Our secondary has got to play better in the first half, man. Godwin went a little bit crazy on us. So it is what it is. Early season L, but we don't want to take one at home like that.
For sure. What you think about the game, Leo? I ain't never called you that, but I'm gonna call you that today.
God damn.
I was about to call you conspiracy theory. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah. Hey, but see,
you.
but the crazy thing that is, yeah, I can see it, and I see why. There was a lot of, you know, the Detroit and Tampa game. That man out there to prove a point. He been around the league a little bit now, and he like, look, man, y'all gonna stop overlooking me. I came in the league, guns blazing. Y'all gonna stop trying to fake like y'all want to overlook me. So, he out there trying to prove a point.
Facts. That's facts. I got to give Baker his credit because I'm always on his back, bruh. But I said if we get this win, this a big win for him. You know what I'm saying? They got to continue with, but even though he ain't had big stats, I still give him a lot of credit though, just because they ain't got no running game, bruh. I mean, no running
Mm-mm.
game at all. He led them
Nope.
with 34 yards rushing. So to be the leader of a win like that, I give him that. But yeah, we gonna see in the future. Tat, what you think?
Yeah, I agree. I gotta give Baker his credit too. He played well, and they have a new offense over there with Chris Godwin is running out of the slot more, so he's getting some more targets. I think the Lions kind of just gave that game away though. I think that they're the better team. I know Amon-Ra St. Brown got banged up a little bit, but I'm also happy to see Jameson playing well right now. I think that they're going to need him down the line. But yeah, the Bucks played well. I gotta give Baker, you know, he played a good game, but they don't have a run game, and I think later on within the year that's going to come back to bite them. So they got to figure that out, and they got to figure it out fast.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to that point, my fault. Go ahead, Kyle.
Nah. I was just gonna add on to that, man. Like, I definitely agree that Baker played well enough for them to win, but again, like we get to the red zone twice and not score, and just going forward, Jared Goff's got to clean it up, man. Too many picks. He puts the ball in harm's way too much, man. So definitely one we should have had, but salute to the Bucks.
For sure. And I wanted to wrap it up by asking a question: if it is a playoff rematch, I know you got the Lions, Kyle, but Tat, Conspiracy. What you think about it?
I'm going Lions. I think the Lions got I think they got a better team, honestly, and their defense played well. And I think if Goff is clicking and he's going through his progressions and he's getting the ball out of his hands quick, I think that they'll be fine.
Do the Lions have an overall better team? Yeah, so I gotta go agree. Think the Lions will pull it off. Now, granted, they done lost some key pieces, but hopefully they'll be able to gel together throughout the season. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm with that. I make it a sweep for the Lions on that, on the comeback trail. But let's get to the game or the team that the Lions lost to in the NFC Championship game. If I could find it, it's here somewhere. The Vikings beat them 23-17. The 49ers. I gotta get
Yeah,
some purple in this John or something. But what I'm trying to say is the Vikings did their motherfucking thing. Special teams started it off with the block punt. You know what I'm saying? If Aaron Jones ain't fumbled a jump at the goal line, this jump would have been a blowout for real, for real.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
they really would have ran it up on them. And of course, I just gotta close it out by saying he's back, y'all. He back. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver with the 97-yard jump. That's a tone setter right there. And I know Christian McCaffrey out for the next 4 weeks. Jordan Mason doing his thing, but they gonna need that boy back, man. They gonna need him back. Let's stop playing with that.
Now, didn't Jefferson get hurt in the game?
After that 97 yard.
Yeah, so
What you think
they
about the
def-
game, D?
Yeah, man. I thought you was about to say that boy back. That boy back. That boy Sam Darnold. Listen, I never thought Sam Darnold would beat this type of 49ers defense, man. I'm not gonna hold you. That real ass surprised me. He was poised. He ran out the pocket when he needed to, got the first down. I'm gonna hold that for later. But Sam Donald did what he needed to do to get his team to win. Defense stepped up. Brock Purdy was looking good out there, but it wasn't enough. So shout out to Minnesota, man. Aaron Jones out there in that backfield with them screen plays looking deadly. Hey man, I ain't think it was gonna look like this without JJ McCaffrey back there at the helm.
Sure, yes, sure. Who want to go next on this game?
No, I mean, big upset, man. I guess as a Lions fan, I'm a little bit more concerned about the Vikings pulling this one off, just because they asserted themselves as a real contender in the division, man. I think that's a big
Okay,
statement.
okay.
So especially without
now
starting the quarterback, so big statement.
Yeah, I have to agree with both of those statements. I think the first one, Rob, you mentioned with Christian McCaffrey. Obviously Mason is going to run the ball well, and they run the ball well as a team. But that offense runs through Christian, so they're going to need him back. I don't care how many 100-yard games Jordan Mason has; they need Christian McCaffrey in that offense. The next thing I'll say is with Sam Darnold. I mean, I think Kevin O'Connell is just a good coach, and he found out a way and played towards his strengths. I mean, look, you got to think about what he did with Josh Dobbs last year. So he's just playing towards Sam's strengths and make his. Honestly, I never thought that Sam was bad. I just thought that he was on bad teams.
Okay.
Respect. Wrap this one up. Conspiracy. I'm gonna stop calling you that, bro. I'm gonna call you the champ. I'm gonna
you know
call you the
what?
champ.
I'm about to give you one though. The way this joint was written out, Minnesota was supposed to win.
Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, you asked for it. I was gonna give it to you. The way this joint was written out, Minnesota was supposed to win.
How it was written out though? What was the playbook?
Shit. It's in this phone. I can't even go back and look at it. But um, where was it? One of the one of the ciphers had to do with the Pope's birthday, and then by them being in Minnesota, their royal color is purple. But like I said, I got it all in this phone, so I can't even go back and look at it.
I got you. I got you.
All right. We'll leave that one. Let the people decide for themselves on that one. But
Right.
we gotta let D decide what happened on this next game, man. Packers beat the Colts
Mm.
16-10 in Green Bay. What you think about it, D?
Going into Green Bay. No Jordan Love. I'm gonna mention that first. No fucking Jordan Love. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I respect Malik Willis to the high degree. Coming out of college, I had big respect for Malik. But ain't no way coming from Tennessee. Tennessee, we already played against this nigga 2 times. He goes to motherfucking Green Bay. You got Job Jacobs over there running on us once again. Second week in a row, we ain't changed up our defense for shit. And I feel as though we came in with a game plan for Jordan Love and trying to stop that passing offense. And we ain't switch up our scheme. And I'm pissed off about that because we got into the game too fucking late. We got into the game. I see Ant start running in the third and fourth quarter. Nigga, what the fuck was that in the first? Y'all ain't do no fucking RPOs. Y'all wasn't trying with, man. Listen, man. 3 interceptions. I know that wasn't all on AR. Every time JT got the ball, it seemed like we was getting production, but we went away from it for some reason. Defense try to do the best they can, other than the Russian defense. I mean, we're in a stuck spot right now, and I'm blaming it on the coaching staff because it seemed like we not ready when we come into these games. Once again, third season in a fucking row. I'm done.
I mean, y'all running back tried to help.
That's the 3 seasons in a row.
Hold up,
he
I
can't.
missed it. 3 seasons in a row or what?
He can't
Of
put it
the
off by
same
himself though.
shit. It's been the same shit. We've been starting off with these slow start offs, and then we get in the game midway, try to make the fans be like, oh, we got him. We can get back in this shit. And then we start fucking up again, start calling bad plays. And then we want all of a sudden let the quarterback do his thing at the end. And that's why we always biting our fucking fingernails at the end of the game. Because we always let them, spread their wings and fly when the nigga ran up the sideline on that last drive for like 40, 30 yards. Those is type of shit I want to see on the first quarter. I don't want to see that shit fourth quarter when we fucking trailing. We trying to win. I mean, we trying to get back in the game. Win the game in the first quarter, not the fourth quarter. That's how I feel, man. That shit blowing me off, man. That shit, yeah, man. I'm getting tight. I'm
Nah,
getting tight. Go ahead,
nah.
man.
That's
Go
all
somebody.
facts. That's all facts right there, and that's where my notes was going, bruh. Cause the shit, Josh Jacobs damn near ran out the whole first quarter. He had about 8 carries for 70 yards the first quarter. I think he only got one possession in, and they was up 10-0. And then I go to the time of possession stats for the first 3 quarters, and they got the ball 30 minutes to y'all 15 minutes. So they got that shit a whole half to a whole quarter. So then even when you start to make plays in the fourth quarter, the time up. That's all it is to it, for real, for real. And football is one of them games. If you start off bad in the first quarter, you could spend a whole game trying to make it up. Anybody else want to go on this game?
I kind of think that UND said it best, honestly.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because I think Malik Willis, he didn't turn the ball over. He was like 9 for 11 or something like that, but
Hmm.
he did what he was supposed to do. Josh Jacobs ran the ball. There was one drive, D. I think when the Colts got down and they were like 4th and 1, and they missed that field goal. And I really wish that the coach had went for it on 4th and 1 to try to get points there. I also agree with you. I think AR should have been running the ball a lot earlier. I think he only had 1 rush attempt within the first half, and I was like, that's not his game. Like, let him use his legs.
And I'm glad you brung it up, because I brung up, the play calls and the stupid play calls they was making. It was a 3rd and 1. It was 3rd and 1. We take JT out the game. We run a fucking option. Anthony Richardson is a rookie, so I'm not going to blame this on him. But when you run an option 3rd and 1, you have to get as tight as you can to that defensive end to get to get some fucking yards, my man. This ain't no fucking 1st and 10 where you could just try to run around the defensive end and then toss it to the running back. No, make that defensive end make a decision, and then he got cut in, you throw it out, and we get this fucking 1st down. But like I said, play calling with Anthony Richardson, it was looking bad out there. We was looking like Deshaun Watson. I ain't gonna go that far.
God damn.
I ain't gonna go that
Hey,
far.
but you know what? Willis came out there joint and managed the game.
4 for 5, and he was doing his thing. Josh Jacobs, Matt LaFleur called a good game plan against us, and I feel as though Stan Steichen, we brought him in to be an offensive coordinator, and we ain't scored a touchdown since in 3 quarters. We ain't scored a touchdown to the 4th quarter. What the fuck are you here for?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You speaking facts though. If you're an offensive coach, you got to put them points up no matter what. But we're gonna get to this next game though. Next game, the Commanders beat the Giants 21-18. But this was a funny ass game, bro.
Now, I bet on that
I'm in the
dumbass game.
stadium for this shit, and it's sad because both these teams is not good, and they fan bases still go crazy, bro. I'm not even in the bowl or whatever, and I'm thinking it's 20-20. I go in there in the first quarter, it's 0-0. But everybody making noise off of every play that they see, bro. It's crazy. I go in the jump. It's almost halftime. And Daniel Jones had missed Malik Neighbors on the little jump in the corner when it was almost halftime or whatever. And a lady next to me got so pissed off, a Giants fan, bro. She went off. And I looked at her like, he's some shit. I was having so much fun at that motherfucker. But he did come back on the next play and hit Neighbors for his first touchdown. Neighbors look legit from what I seen. Number 1 type receiver. Daniel Jones, lucky to have him. And yeah, Commanders win. I think I got another story, but I'll wait on that.
Big praise, I had big praise coming out of college for Malik Neighbors. He was doing this thing, but we got to bring it up. The Redskins wouldn't have won that game if we would have caught that pass right down that sideline that Daniel Jones put right in his hands. So he got to take that L and bite. You know what I'm saying? They could have finished the game off right there. Let Jaden Daniels get the ball. He had that post route in the middle. Hit the option that I was expecting us to hit when he ran down the sideline, got the first about 15, 20 yards. Like, down the stretch, when Redskins got the ball back, they called the right plays to get in position. Now, this is crazy. 7 for 7 field goals. You ain't getting no touchdowns. I understand you moving the ball down the field, but yeah, when y'all go to practice this week, find a way to get the fucking ball in the end zone, because whoever that kicker is right now, like my cousin said, Pro Bowl. He already in the Pro Bowl because of this goddamn game. 7 for 7. So, man, hey, shout out to the kicker. They was doing their thing. Yeah. But that offense definitely, guys, find ways to put up points.
Motherfucker, 7 for 7 in week 2. That shit crazy.
In one game.
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
Anybody else want to go in this game?
I mean, you got to be excited about Daniels, man, he had a good game today. He was efficient. Used his legs. So I don't know if you got any Commanders fans, but you got to be excited about that. He had a good
But he
game.
went against the Giants.
That's
Give me a real
that's
team. Give me a real
Hey,
team first.
that's
all
what
right,
they not
who?
excited about.
A win is a win. It's an NFL, man. It's
God.
a win.
They ain't excited about that, man. I'm sorry. They was like, we they was I mean, I was right there with the Redskins fans, so they sitting there talking about something. We over here fighting for a field goal against the Giants. We ain't even doing no play act. If you peep at the end of the game, they just ran it. They were just trying to get the field goal and just get the W. The
Right.
Redskin fans or Commander fans, I'm sorry, they felt as though be more aggressive. Show that you want to win. Show that you got more than just what you showing us. Show us that you have a real QB at him that could put the ball in the motherfucking end zone for us. But you still had those questions out there going into next week. Ain't nothing wrong with, no disrespect to their win because they got a better record than we do. So I can't disrespect their win. But they ain't showed that that they really wanted it.
Okay, so on that note to the Commanders fans, I'm gonna say this: B Rob Jr. Cuz had what 133 today. First Commanders Skins player since what 2021, 2022 to have over 100 rushing yards. So that's part of the formula to win too. Y'all got to get, what I'm saying, that production on the ground. But I feel like the funniest part of being at the stadium today was when they put the Cowboy score up on the board, and that was the loudest the stadium got the whole day. That shit sounded like a college stadium. Everybody in that joint was loud as a bug.
That shit crazy, Rob. That shit crazy, son. These niggas in that joint losing talking about something. Yeah, but what's Dallas score? What's Dallas score? I'm like, motherfuckers, y'all.
But that
Y'all
shit
more
only come
anti
that shit
It's
only
really
come from
like that.
Commander fans. Don't
y'all more
no other team
anti-cowboys
fan
than
do that shit.
yeah, they more anti-cowboy fans than Commanders fans. They just want to see the Cowboys lose. That's it.
Nah, I feel like the whole NFC East and a lot of the NFL could come together and hate on the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We could all have some good stories to tell off of that. But hey, me and Tech got some good stories to tell, man. Our teams is in the Monday night football game. Eagles versus the Falcons. And I'm a good host, so I'm gonna let you go first, bro. I ain't gonna say too much. What you think about the game tomorrow?
What I think about the game tomorrow? Um, Sheesh. I think if our offense play like we played against the Steelers, it ain't gonna be good. Um, I know y'all don't have AJ Brown tomorrow, but I mean, if I'm being honest with you, you still got Barkley, you still got Devontae Smith, Dallas Goddard, Jalen Hurts.
Right.
So,
Time
I
for
mean,
Jahan Dotson to work.
yeah, Jahan Dotson. I don't think that our defense played bad against Pittsburgh, but we played against Justin Fields and George Pickens. But so we got to figure it out Monday night because that's a different battle. I think if we can contain your offense, if we can run the ball and get our offense kind of moving the football and Kirk Cousins not having these just chuck the ball towards the middle of the field type plays, I think we'll be good. I kind of gave him a pass for week one because it was his first game back since like last year, week 5 or 6. So I want him to get himself warmed up and get a little bit more comfortable within our offense. But I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I know on the road that place is a tough place to play, and I think we got to keep our composure and we just got to come out and just execute. Honestly, that's got to be the word. Just execute.
It's gonna be tough to execute out there, bro. That offense still gonna be putting a lot of pressure on y'all. And I definitely see, especially with AJ Brown being out, first off, us spreading the wealth more. Saquon already got used to getting a lot of carries and touches in week one. So if we got to do that week two, we could do that. But I also see Jalen Hurts using his legs a lot in his game based off of how Justin Fields was able to hurt y'all last week. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of different schemes and gaps that he gonna be able to hit. And we at home too. First home game back, you know Philly get loud, and you know the key in Philly is a good start. We come out with that touchdown on that first possession, get them 10 points the first quarter, that crowd loud, they ain't getting antsy, you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to turn on the team too quick. And yeah, bro. I bring the score down. I was saying 35-14 Eagles. I ain't gonna hold you. But I give it a nice little, I say 27-17 Eagles now with no AJ.
You said 27-17. I'll go. You know I'm gonna take the Falcons in this one. I'm gonna go 24-21. That's what I'm gonna go on this one.
Respect.
And don't think that I didn't see the whole video about you and D talking about AJ Terrell getting paid all this money. And yes, he did get cooked last week by George Pickens, but he do got to show up this week. We do need him to show up.
Hey, George
Yeah, but
Pickens was
they ain't
cooking
the
them,
issue.
bruh. He was supposed to have over 100 yards if they called that little pass to the first, Joe.
Nah, the
So,
thing is, your QB going out there making all that money.
you say what?
QB making all the money.
Yeah, there's that too. We need him to just read the field, get Kyle Pitts and Drake London the ball, and just let them play.
I don't know. I don't trust it. Y'all trust Kirk?
Oh, I never
Man.
trust Kirk. I never trust Kirk.
I ain't got no choice. So this is where I'm at.
Yo,
Hey,
Penny, man. Yo,
Kurt,
got Penny.
Kurt done pulled off. Kurt done pulled off some games, but man. But I know one thing, going a little bit off script. I don't know what's going on with these motherfucking Ravens. They
Yeah. That 0-2 crazy.
I'm a little disappointed, Lamar.
I mean, that offense doesn't look in sync either right now. So
Because you got a quarterback that likes to be in shotgun instead of on a center when you got a running back. That's all he's ever known. He plays from with the QB under the center. So it ain't gonna come out too good. And who's gonna make who change first?
We getting into it. I already done made the banner. Ravens is 0-2. Which, did anybody see the highlights? Anybody see the game?
Yeah, I watched the game.
I saw they wasn't giving Derrick Henry the ball again.
Yeah, too.
I don't know what's going. Like y'all said, that offense is out of sync over there.
yeah,
Yeah, I ain't really get to see the game. I just heard the talk about niggas putting their bats down and shit. Derrick Henry ain't motherfucking getting the ball. Shit like that. So
yeah. I mean that offensive line is struggling right now too. So I mean I think it's just I don't know. I think hopefully by
Well,
week
yeah, because
5,
they're interiors. They got 3 rookies in the interior. So yeah.
yeah.
Oh, y'all talking about that offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
3
Yeah,
rookies in
that's
the
a fact. They
interior.
had to do a lot of shuffling around.
That can get messy. But also, they relied on that defense heavily last year. There was a lot of games that defense won for them. So
Yeah.
not having that same defense, you expecting Lamar Jackson to put up more points. He not doing that. Definitely gotta have questions there. You know, with Derrick Henry, and I won't even put it on Lamar. You gotta put it on the whole offense, the whole offensive coordinator, head coach, quarterback, because they just not looking like they ain't looking like what they supposed to be, man. But I want to get to this. Atlanta and Eagles game real quick. I ain't get to say my 2 cents. Atlanta got to come out, get the coin toss, receive the ball, and punch him in that fucking mouth. That's the only way you're gonna beat this game in Philly. What for Kirk Cousins as your quarterback? That's the only way I'm gonna see. Kirk Cousins gotta come out there balling for y'all to win this game. If he don't come out there balling, being hesitant, or Jalen Hurts going, he going dog. He going dog. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I mean,
but it's all
Kirk does have to have a better week. I mean, he's been on TV all week doing all these little press conferences and stuff about his health and how the first game went. So I expect for him to come out and play well.
because I mean it's too many weapons, man. It's too many weapons for you not to get the job done. That's how I feel about Anthony Richardson. And yeah, man, it's no question why you can't move down the field every single time like the Redskins. And at least get a field goal like the Commanders.
Well, you got a mobile
This nigga
a
funny as
QB.
shit, man.
Kirk not a mobile QB.
You got BJ back there.
Yeah, Kirk's not, but
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, and I don't think we ran a single play action last week either, which is I think our offensive line strong suit. You get those big boys up front pushing, and then you get the play action going. And I think that's Kurt's strength too. Play off the play action, get Kyle Pitts underneath, get Drake London running some deep routes, and I think he can. But yeah, you're right. We got to win that coin toss, go down there and punch him in the mouth first play, and then if we can get a
You breaking up
turnover,
a little bit, chat. You breaking up a
that
little
will be a
bit,
little
bro.
better.
Yeah. I heard you a little bit at the end. But let's get to this last game, though. Let's get to this last game. Chicago Bears is playing the Houston Texans in Houston. Houston 6-point favorite. You know what I'm saying? Over under is 45. If anybody want to throw a little quick parlay together.
Give me Houston with the points.
I agree. I would take Houston with the points, man. I just don't believe in Caleb yet. I don't believe in Caleb yet, man. I need to see it play out. I want to see him get the ball to other receivers, but after week one, I'm just not convinced yet. So Houston with the points, man.
Yeah, I got Houston with the points also. I agree with that.
This one a hard one for me. I'm not gonna hold you. 'Cause I do not want to pick Houston, but we play Chicago next week, and I do not want to pick Chicago. So I'm gonna take Houston to win this game, but I really don't. I want Chicago to win this game so that they get that feel good, and then we bust their ass next week. But I got Houston winning this game. CJ Stroud handling business against rookie quarterback. And even though he do have all those weapons, I don't think it's still gonna be enough against DeMarco Ryans and his scheme.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Houston to cover on this one. I take the over. They got too many weapons, bro. They got too many weapons going for these boys right now. And yeah, CJ Stroud right back on his bullshit. I know just the first game for Caleb Williams and all that. I definitely expect him to be better. But I do gotta say, bro, Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best player in this draft, y'all. 4 catches, a $130 something, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, the pressure on for Rookie of the Year.
Arizona beat the dog shit out of the Rams, man.
41-10. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, they fucked the Rams up. Anybody else want to go on the Sunday night game before we get up out of here?
I just got Houston, and I think the addition of Joe Mixon is making a huge impact for Houston because they ain't have a single run game last year, and I think Joe got a little spark in him now.
I'm not even mad at Joe for leaving Bengals. I'm not even mad at him.
I bet you not. Probably would have beat y'all with Joe Mixon. That's all we get to end the show, y'all. Crickets.
All right.
Hello.
All right.
Peace.
Hello.